What I'm going to share with you in today's video, Insider, is something I wish I knew at the beginning of my journey, because I wasted so much of my hard-earned cash when I was younger trying to launch different businesses, and so many failed because I didn't know these 5 points. On top of that, I wasted the most important thing, which is our time. And that's why I want you to pay close attention, because in today's video, Insider, I want to share with you the 5 steps that you've got to know to come up with your next $1 million business idea. Every single one of these steps, by the way, is very relevant and it's designed to work in unison. So make sure to action on every single one of these points. Now, the first step, Insider, is to discover your profitable niche. And what profitable niche is, most people really get confused in regards to this, is essentially finding your profitable need. And in order for you to come up with a $1 million business idea, if you look at other $1 million businesses out there, the categories in which their problems solve for human beings will either fall under health, wealth, or love. And these are the deep human needs that on a day-to-day basis, if we don't have it, we can't literally go to sleep. We're thinking about it, it's causing us pain. And when somebody's under pain, they're likely to resolve it right now. And this is why, Insider, if you were to imagine this for a moment, imagine if you're deeply ill and you only had 6 months to live, and the only thing that will cure you would be this special supplement. How much will you be willing to pay for this supplement? Now you're probably thinking, I don't know, was it $10,000 or $100,000? And some of you are probably thinking amounts that you don't even have. And the reason being is these are deep human needs. So the last time your health was suffering, I'm sure you was telling yourself, I would pay anything to become healthy again. The last time you was going through relationship problems, what were you thinking about? You're thinking about the breakup you're going through. You think about how much pain you were in. And I'm sure you would have paid anything or you'd have done anything to get rid of that angsty pain. Now, last time you were going through money issues, what were you thinking about every single day? The money problems. So these are the deep human needs, and if your products, if your services fall under these deep human needs, it's got the potential to become a 7-figure company, because this is something that is deeply hardwired into us human beings. Now, the only exception to this would be if you're targeting a deep, passionate niche. A deep, passionate niche is a niche that has got a big community around that niche, such as CrossFit. Now, what do CrossFitters talk about every single day? Yes, CrossFit, right? When you're with them, and if you've ever met somebody who's into CrossFit, they just want to talk all day long about CrossFit. Now, another passionate niche is people who love the vegan diet. Think about it. What do vegans love to preach about all day long? The vegan diet. So when you create a business that falls under these different categories, you've already set yourself up to win, because you know deep inside the bucket your business goes into is a bucket that's going to be there for a long, long time, because it's either hardwired into us human beings or is a deep, passionate niche. Now, once you've discovered the category in which your business will fall under, you want to begin to niche down. You want to get very specific. So for example, if you want to create a business that's going to be solving a health problem related issue, now you want to go very deep. So you want to keep on niching down. So how could you do that? Well, you can think about, who do I want to target in terms of age, demographics? Who do I want to target specifically? And once you get clear, that could look something like this. I want to teach women age of 25 who've just graduated from university on how to lose weight so they will look fitter for the partner that they're looking to attract. Whatever it may be, the more specific you are, the more tailored your marketing message is, the more customers feel understood, the more likelihood, Insider, that you'll have a success right at the start. Now, it's important you don't niche down too much, so you be sure to check out Google Keyword Planner to figure out whether or not your marketplace is just niched enough for you to scale that business. And once you've dominated that niche, that's when you begin to scale. But it's a very important, Insider, that you start small and then you start building big afterwards. So that's the first point. Discover your profitable niche, and you've got to know exactly what's the problem that you're solving. The second point to bulletproofing your business idea and finding that $1 million business idea within you is about finding competitors that's already at the $1 million mark in your industry. If right now there are no other competitors with a solid, viable business model in your marketplace that you're looking to enter, that is a warning sign for every single entrepreneur, especially new entrepreneurs. I would definitely not recommend you to go into a market if you're the first to market, as most of your marketing dollars will be spent on educating the entire market on what the product is. You're far better inside there actually entering a market that's got solid competitors in there who's dominating the marketplace, because what you could do is you could begin to niche down and dominate the niche within the niche, and then from there, once you've established a name, then you begin to compete with these big competitors. But what you'll find inside it is by entering a marketplace with no competitors, that is the dead man's land. There's a reason sometimes there are no competitors, and it's definitely not a good sign to be the first to the marketplace. Now, the third thing you've got to know inside it is you've got to check that it's not a fad. There are a lot of trends that tend to happen, and you don't want to start a business that fulfills the need of a trend. Now think about it. Do you remember those fidget spinners? The thing that you hold on to and just spin, spin, spin? What happened to that? Think about all of the fads that's come and gone. And what you'll notice is businesses start left, right, and center, and they quickly go bust once the fad is gone. Never jump on a fad assuming that it's there for longevity. It's not about getting rich quick inside it, it's about getting rich slow, but then you've got sustainable income for the rest of your life. It's about building a proper business, not just making 1 month $10,000 and next month you're bust. That's not a true business. Think about whether or not the business you're looking to create is fulfilling a deep desire, the problem that's going to be there for a long, long time, or are you just jumping on something that's seasonal and people want it only every now and then? Now, step number 4 to bulletproofing your business idea is to figure out whether or not paid traffic exists for you to promote your services and product. The reason being is, remember, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of these different social media platforms, it may seem free in terms of uploading images and getting some visibility, but remember, it takes your time. That's what most people forget. There is no such thing as free traffic, and for those of you who don't know what traffic is, it just simply means visibility. So when you post something onto Facebook, you're visible to however many people. The problem is, it's taking you time to create that image or video. Now, the most sustainable source of traffic will always be when you pay for it. And you want to get to a stage where you put $1 into Facebook ads, for example, and you're able to create a sales system which returns you $2 out. And that way you can scale like crazy. We had a big success, in fact, in the health supplement industry where we're able to scale to $1.9 million within 12 months using this strategy. The biggest paid traffic sources out there nowadays tends to be Facebook ads because of their great target demographic targeting, or it tends to be Google. You've got YouTube ads as well, so go check out all of these different paid traffics. You can also advertise on different blogs and so forth. But what's very important inside it is these advertisers allows you to market these products and services on their platform. What you find, especially within the health sector, they're a bit funny with specific supplements, or they're funny with specific services. And so you've got to check their terms and conditions to whether or not they allow you to advertise these specific things. Because if you're entering a marketplace that doesn't allow you to pay to become visible, you're going to find it hard to scale very fast. And you're going to find it hard to find a sustainable model in which you can grow as a company. So make sure inside that you go check these paid traffic platforms. Just go Google it. There's loads of different paid traffic platforms. And so you want to check to see if you can get your products and services, the message out there by paying for it. That way you've got a sustainable model that you can grow from. Now, the fifth point inside it is not so much a tactical business advice, but it's something that separates entrepreneurs from wantrepreneurs. Because most of the time, it's never the tactics that doesn't work. It's because you didn't put in the work. And often I find business owners are being fried out, and often they're not putting the work because they're not driven by the cause. The fifth point is make sure you're driven by the cause of this business. I find so many different ads out there online nowadays just full of BS in regards to making money through Kindle books or affiliate marketing, whatever it may be. If you're not passionate about that, you're going to find it's just going to be get rich quick for maybe a month or two, and boom, you've lost all the money, or it's gone, the business is bust. That's not a real business. Find a business that's aligned with your values, something that you're deeply driven by. And by getting that, you've already set yourself up to win. Look at the biggest leaders on this planet, Elon Musk, for example, or Steve Jobs when he was around. They never turned around and said, oh my God, I can't wait to make my next $1 billion. No, Steve Jobs always talk about how he wants to put a dig in the frickin' universe. Elon Musk wants to colonize frickin' Mars. Richard Branson wants to take people out to space on a frickin' holiday. They're driven by a big cause. They're not driven by money. So figure out a drive that's beyond money for you and make sure that the business fulfills that deep desire. If so, you're going to put in the work. you're going to keep on going every single day, because I want you to realize, even though we've gone through some cool strategies today, you got to fail forwards. Because some of these ideas, it is going to fail, but you just need one to work out. That's it. Once you get that one idea, one business plan, one business that goes off the ground, you're set for life. Think about that. So you just got to keep on failing forwards. But the problem is, most people, they run out of that drive. Once they experience that first failure, they don't keep moving forwards. Entrepreneurship, remember, inside it, is about being a risk taker. We got to take the risk. We got to become almost a spiritual in terms of how we view this. Let go of that outcome and do it because we're passionate about wanting to do it. The reasons why entrepreneurs are able to fail and flop in a business, lose all of their net worth in one business, but then quickly begin to bring it back up, is because that's part of the game. If that's not something you want, maybe entrepreneurship is not for you. But we are driven by the fact that we can do whatever we wish. We're driven by the fact that we can put in the work. We can grow this from nothing. And you're only going to be driven to do that if you're driven by the cause in which your business falls under. And whatever your why is going to be in your community, they're going to feel like they belong. And if you look at the biggest companies out there like Apple, they've created belonging. They created a community, and that's why they've become a $1 trillion company. So make sure inside to figure out your legacy in terms of the business and the impact. So I hope you found today's video helpful, Insider. If you have, be sure to click the like button. It's a little bit different from the usual videos. If you want to see more business videos, I'm doing this because I've had a lot of questions in from you in regards to business. Be sure to let me know in the comments box below, because your feedback helps me to tailor these videos. And I've been in the world of business for a long time now, and I specialize in online marketing. So I'm happy to share some of the insights that I normally wouldn't share on this channel. Now, the next video I recommend for you to watch, Insider, is a video where I talk about sales. I'm going to put a link there. Be sure to click on that and go check that video out, because you're going to find it very useful. As always, follow your heart, my friend, and take action, and go live the life you're truly born to live.